Alright. So, today I'm going to be making the case for Epstein being alive. A lot of people have been asking me to make this, so here goes nothing. So, let's at least get a timeline of events that happened. I got a list on my phone already, so I'm just going to consult that to help me out with this, because I planned this out, but don't worry. So, at least for documentation purposes, most of the information, if you want like on evidence or on tape or like on paper, go back to December of 2018, because that was when the defamation suit by Bradley Edwards was against Epstein, and there's nearly like 2,000 pages of records from that case, and it's just going to be in federal court until mid 2019. So if it's still in court for the federal appeal, you know, like once those are released, woo, it's gonna be a good time, because there's gonna be a lot of digging to be able to do and a lot of connections to be made, at least with all the other people. Because I've been trying to figure out like a list, at least. Like obviously you got Epstein, but I'm just gonna read off what I got so far. So now, I mean, not all of them are going to be, like, super connected. Like, Alexander Acosta, he's on the list at least just because he had his investigation thing back in 2008, and people nowadays are saying, like, you know, 12 years after the fact. Or not maybe 2008, it was probably, like, it was earlier than that. It was, like, the 2000s, I think. But he had his case with him, and people got really pissed off about that, because basically they let him get away with, like, a lot of rape shit. And, of course, Trump hires him, but he gets kicked out. I think he just resigns, like, a day after because everyone's shitting on him so much. I mean, and then what else? There's Wexner, who funds him. Dershowitz, who's also involved some. I forget how Dershowitz is involved, but I'm just going to keep going. Jean-Luc Brunel, Charles Bronfman, and Edgar Bronfman, Aiden Khashoggi. Khashoggi's connected, I'm pretty sure, with the Saudi Arabian government. I think they're the ones that helped him get the fake passport. It was like a fake Austrian one, just that way you could pass through the Middle East undetected. So that way, like, if you had to go through border customs, they wouldn't be able to tell who he was. But then he went ahead and used that same passport in, like, Europe. So that was kind of weird. I mean, why else would he need that, you know? What else? Michael Steinhardt, Stephen Hoffenberg, Giuseppe Tomei. So Giuseppe Tomei, he was related to one of the biggest U.S. Mining companies. Hold on, if I can just look him up, I can remember. But basically, it was through him that Epstein was able to basically make a ton of money through some kind of scheme. But he managed to get away with it while Tomei went down for the fall. So I'm just trying to find that right now, just so I can update y'all. But that's the list as of so far. I mean, there's more people, obviously, but that's who I could think of. Oh, yeah, and then Alan Greenberg. So that's what we have so far. But the main thing we're going to do right now is we're going to basically look at the drone footage. Because the drone footage is the biggest piece for this. So let's go to Rusty Shackelford, the main guy for this whole thing. Because he's the guy that's been uploading the drone footage, but this clip right here, this is where we get our, like, yo, that's gotta be him moment. So, here, I'll slow it down a little bit, because they're not the quality. There. So now, if we're slow down a little bit, we'll cut ahead. So I just want to cut ahead to when they're actually over him. So, right there, that right there is potentially Epstein. So I can't 100% confirm, though, but if we just let the clip play and just watch him, you can get an idea of what he looks like. Because he does keep continually looking up at the camera. Like, yeah, he waves, and then he does look up like 2 or 3 times. So I'm just trying to get it when he looks up, just that way I can get pictures of his face. Because if I can get his face, I can trace it with Epstein's. Because this guy's details match him a lot better than the body. Like, the body's details, there's like an older guy. Like, they didn't match him right. Like, the nose didn't match, and the ear canal, if you sketch it out with a pencil here, I might be able to just look it up on Google, because I don't have the image on this computer. I have it on my other one. Yeah, of course I put it on the other one, but like Epstein body. Yeah, because see, everyone else is saying the same thing. Not Epstein, Epstein. Like, it's not hard. Like, okay. Hold on. There we go. So, yeah, this is what I was talking about. There's Epstein already, but yeah, you take this image. I'll just rotate it for y'all, just that way you can get a better view of this. All right, so you take a look at the ear canal and how it's set up in at least the pictures. Like, literally, the nose doesn't match. All right, he's got a straight one that goes straight like that. You can get a draw. There we go. Straight nose. This guy's got a curved nose. Like, even with this thicker one, the difference is obvious. And you can see his defined line here. Well, not that much, but you get what I'm going for. And then the ear canal, it's the same thing. So it's got a big open, curve. This one, it's literally a little one, another one, like that, up and down. Like, he's got this, and then he also has this one. Like, even from a fucking simple marker, you can tell that something's up. Like, come on. You're telling me that that's him? Like, alright, they didn't even show the body. They confirm he hanged himself, but there's literally no pictures of the body. This is the only picture we have. And it's actually high enough quality, too. Thank God for the people that took this. But some people are saying that these are fakes. That these are just, like, people just taking them just because. FDNY paramedic. I mean, I doubt it's that intense that they had to get fake people set up to get this dealt with. It just looks weird. Like, just looking at pictures of it, there's just all these... I don't know. Woo! And then, of course, you got the pictures of... scrub pics of Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, they changed them. Is that what they're saying? Whoa. So he was like that, and then they had him turning his head. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, he also had the Bill Clinton painting in his house. Like, this is a painting that Epstein literally had in his house. Because it was right after the fact that it killed him, they were like, alright, let's investigate it. Oh, this guy has a massive painting of Bill Clinton. Oh, here we go. And of course, Vox. Of all people. Why is it just Vox and Vice? They literally like the worst media. And they're just here to be like shitting on the president of all time. It's like, alright. Cool. You did it. How were they connected? I don't know, man. It's not like he went to his island. He took 26 flights! Media equalizer? Alright, here we go. A reliable source. Girls on the first connection, blah, 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 blah. Uranium, Whitewater, Benghazi. Welcome to reality. I mean, honestly, the dude was a president at one point. To think that he wouldn't be able to retain a bunch of that power is stupid. I mean, just from being president, you can make so much money and just accrue so much power. Because at that point, you're pretty much in charge of like the highest level of security. So you can pretty much get strings pulled just because you know people. Like, you just call up the head of police or the head of the FBI and be like, I need you to do this for me. Send in your guys. I mean, shit, that's what I'd be doing. Yeah, sorry if that was a bit of a tangent. I just want to get a little bit of stuff out of the way. So they were telling me they killed him and he's just now chilling on an island. Seems like they kind of planned this from the start if they already had an island. I mean, hold on. What about the Swiss bank returns? Or is the Swiss bank leaks? There's a picture of all the offshore accounts. This is it. So, you look at the scale of this thing. And the 20 billion ones are the biggest squares, obviously. So you have Switzerland and Great Britain. But then, 10 billion United States, Venezuela. You have literally so many blocks as well. Because he had 100,000 HSBC clients. Country over 1 million removed. Country over 1 billion named, 44. Because he did manage so much money just because he was like, oh yeah, you want in? Give me $1 billion. Give me $1 billion and I will manage your money. Just, like, to wrap your head around just the sheer size and scale of power, like, just by finances alone, like, this is the offshore accounts. On paper, the guy was loaded. Off paper, the guy's loaded. Is this him on the island? Damn. These are probably half the guys already listed off in the beginning. Like, look at his face. He literally just looks evil. Like, he literally looks just like evil. Just pure fucking evil in the face. Like, every time I look at his face, I'm just confronted with darkness. Because I'm like, okay, this is an actual person that exists. That's alive. That was alive and might be alive. Because I can't even confirm it 100% because... I'm going so crazy over this stuff, and I'm just like... I can't even look at this shit, like... I need to see his face. I need to see it right here to know. If I could have like a zoom tool, that'd be great. Oh, there we go. I'm just zooming in it way too much. I don't even like... Yeah, I took it back a few seconds. Dude. I don't even fucking know, man. Like, every time I watch this video, like, a second time or a third time, I'm just, like, trying to figure out, like, that could or couldn't be him. Yeah, so we get the FBI raid. That was 2-3 days after he died. And this is from the 30th. So this is like 17 days. So yeah, there's probably no agents there anymore. I mean, there's still people moving and doing stuff. Like, they still, some fucking reason, they still have construction going on. Like, I think they even showed in this video as well, there's construction going on still. You go to the beach. Yeah, see? I don't even know what the fuck they're building. Like, they're still active, right? If he's so far dead, who the hell's managing this? Okay. He literally owns the island. I'm trying to figure out, like, is there anyone else that could possibly have any connection to the island? Epstein. Yeah, they're not saying exactly. He cultivated close by islands. Oh, okay. He employed a governor's wife. He hired an architecture firm owned by the governor's uncle. Okay. So who's the governor of the island? East End, St. Thomas. So who's the manager of this? Because this is the sub-district that holds it. St. Thomas in the United States. Okay, well... I'm trying to just figure out who is, like, actually in charge of this. Because... I'm trying to... Like, who the hell else would be there? You have construction being built, and you just got this old white guy just chilling. Yeah, he looks up again, like, right here, and then he goes back in the cart. I kind of want to just grab the other computer I have and just see if I can upload the files. Like, just email them to myself. Okay. Yeah, I get it. He's owned it since the 1990s. Little St. Jeff. Well, who is even on the island? Because there's literally just this black dude right here just chilling. So he's got to be on payroll somehow. Yeah, 238. Bada bing, bada bam. We got our man. I forget. How do you take screenshots on there? Oh, perfect. Alright, word. Do, 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 do. Can I please zoom it in? There we go. Okie dokie. So, how do I improve the resolution? It's got to be some kind of filter or something. I just want to be able to see, like, the shape of his chin or something. Just something that can give me an indication of what he really, like, looks like. And, of course, now we have paint. There we go. If I could zoom in, that'd be great. Yeah, that's literally just a few pixels for his face. So, what's the highest quality that this goes to? Because it plays back at, like, 0.25. Okay, so if I take it up to 4K, and then take another screenshot. Woo! That looks like him. Now that looks like him. Okay. When you take it up to 4K and put it into full screen. Woo! Alright. That's scary. That's kind of scary. Alright. Here, I'll take it back a few seconds, just that way we can get, like, a different angle. But, yep. 4K images, and then... Huh. That might not be him. Might not. Maybe. Because we're going off the side, so... That's what he looks like front-facing, pretty much. But that's these guys, like, lips pursed like a fucking weirdo. Thank God for Vox, hopefully. And now, like, at least I'm glad that liberals are getting concerned. They're like, yo, this dude is bad. I don't know why the fuck you're holding a picture of Trump, but this dude is bad, you know? Prince and Perv. Like, we've been known that this dude is a bad guy. That he's a pedophile and he does all this shit. Do. I just gotta be able to, like, keep it in my head. Like, from this, you can kind of see it more and more. Yeah, he's, like, right above his head. Dude, Barack, we know, bro. Like, this Barack. Who the hell's Barack? Ehud Barak. Okay. Why is it always Jews? Why does it always lead to this? I'm not a fucking anti-Semite, man. Ehud Barak. Alright. So, he's gonna sue Daily Mail because they published an article basically saying, bro, not only did you socialize with this guy, you covered your face. And there's... Hold on a second. Ehud Barak. Now this is getting funky. Let me guess, there's gonna be a picture with them together that no one wants to see or something. Like, there's just pictures of them like that, but there's not a picture of them. Camera uncovering his face, entering pedophile Epstein's mansion? Woo, which one? Well, there's him. And there's Epstein. Well, I'm saying the New York mansion? Okay. That's him. Is that Epstein? Or is that Barack? Camera style, whether... Blah, blah, blah. Dude, you ain't slick. You ain't slick. Bro. You're telling me that the former Prime Minister of Israel is a pedophile? Oh, alright. Alright. Why is the world so fucked up? Woo! Okay. And this motherfucker might even be alive. Dude, I don't even know why I try anymore. Like, I gain absolutely nothing from doing this. I mean, what do I gain? I gain that people have learned a little piece of what I know. But it's like, at what cost? Man, I just want to make this about his face. I just want to take pictures of his face. And now we know that is... That's the former one. That's the former. Is there any other, like, actual Jewish Israeli people that are involved? Sue Hamblin. Oh wait, she went to... let me guess, she also went to his house in New York. What is it with, like, these people in power? It's like men and women as well. Wait, on the same day. Sue Hamblin and this chick. Chef Jennifer Kalin. Svetlana Positivina. I gotta write that down. I gotta, like, take a note of that. Those names might be a little bit important. I mean, they're important to the entirety of this. Sue, okay. Sue Hamblin, Chef Jennifer Kalin, Svetlana Positivina. They literally all sound like foreigners. Okay, Manhattan It Girls. So they just went in and out of the apartment. So either... I'm trying to figure out, were they soliciting sex, or were they soliciting sex from others? Or was just... Oh, man, that's just weird. So weird and strange. It's Epstein. He's right there. He's right there. Who would have thought it? One of the richest, most powerful men in the world managed to actually fake his death. And how would he do it? He used a fake fucking... Look! They used another body! Oh my god! Epstein Gurney's photo faked. The one was actually taken to a hospital. This is probably still a training pic. This was taken at the NY garage. Whoa. So saying that's a garage, this right here is a garage, and that's the hospital. Question is it the same guy in both pictures? Like, 'cause if it's the same guy in both pictures with the ear and everything, then that's when we have a problem. That's when we're like, oh, okay. These are not even Epstein. Okay. This one's taken at FDNY garage. Actually taken to the hospital. Obvious Photoshop. I mean, yeah. It literally looks like they just took the same exact thing and then were just like, okay, boop, it's good. Except the fact that the head's in focus and that's not in focus, it literally looks like it was faked a little bit. Please turn off engines. So yeah, they're in a garage. Turn their engines off for fire trucks, compressed air hose. Yeah, where the hell are they? So they're supposed to be... So this is supposed to be a hospital. So that's why they put the gurneys and they put the picture of the guy in there with them. But they don't even show the body. It's just his head. And then in that picture... Wait, so what does it even appear to be when they tap the picture? Oh, okay. Pedo. You're telling me this is it, and then they completely wrap him up in the next picture. They don't show him... Like, this is the only picture they have. This is the only picture they have of his body. Like, it's just pictures of other shit. Like, it's never his body. There's his face. There's that. There's that. There's that. Like, there's... The thing now is... What if they find the identity of the guy who's on the body? Last modified 9:54. If it was found at 6:30 a.m., why would it be done at... Whoa. I mean, most people are saying that's the Clintons, and I do not doubt that the Clintons have involvement. Woo. If anything, it could have been just any number of the people that were in the higher-ups that were just like, okay, we got you. But it seems more like, to me, like, they just got fucking lazy. Because now, the majority of people are like, bro, this is fake. Like, this picture does not look real. Like, you're telling me that this random head of some other guy who doesn't match Epstein's description is just chilling in a fucking firehouse room? Not firehouse room, but you get what I'm saying. Like, why is there this host here, and why did they just have this on there? Like, it doesn't look like a real thing. It looks fake. It literally looks fake. And then they update to this and are like, nope, there he is. There's his body. You can see it. Don't worry, we covered his face, so you can't actually see his nose. Let me see if the ear even... And then, let me guess, they added rigor mortis add effect. Be like, yep, he decomposed already. He's a dead guy. He's 100% dead.
Epstein's private island, and it all comes, of course, as outrage grows tonight. Why wasn't anyone watching Epstein in jail? How was he allowed to take his own life? This is the moment they arrived at the hospital here in New York.
Okay. This is the moment they arrive at the hospital. Alright, well, let me see that ear do. Alright, how to turn this. Okay. So this is what he looks like when he gets to the hospital, according to them. There's his ear once again. See, it's just this guy again. It's not Epstein once again. It's just this guy. Bruh. Like, this looks like him. And where is he? On the island. When? The 30th. He's probably just got people bringing him food and all this stuff. He's like, oh yeah, I got you guys. Just, here's 100k, here's 100k. Or no, here's like 100 mil. That's probably how he's getting them to work for him. Just be like, yep, I have loads. I will give you some. The black guy, look how nervous the black guy is. He's like, that drone sees us, and if Epstein gets caught, I'm gonna get killed. Ooh, boy. There's no point going into, like, a situation where you can accrue power if you can't end up matching the power as, like, someone that you're working with. I mean, Epstein, he's just freaking pedo. But because he's such a big pedo, he attracts all sorts of attention. Like, he's not just some pedo, he is the biggest pedo and the richest pedo. And that's pretty damn bad. Dude. What time is it? It's like almost 12:30. Yeah, and the moment they see the drone, he just gets back in his car. He's like, alright. Show's over, folks. Pack it up. Go home. I'm not actually alive. I am dead, as you can tell. Look at the body. Look at the body. That is clearly me. See? It is Epstein. Don't worry. I am a dead man. You see the face. You see the ear. That is definitely me. Me. Woo! They switched the bodies! Don't you get it? They switched the bodies. In every single picture, the ear and the nose, they do not match. The hairline, literally the hair doesn't even match. The hair's white, but look at the way it's lined up on Epstein. It actually goes backwards. That one is going straight down. And then this picture, this one looks more realistic. Like they actually have a body on their thing. But even that body doesn't even match the real one.